Hey guys, this is Pastor Nate, and this week's 2-minute teaching is from 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 6 through 7. And Paul's speaking to Timothy, and he says, "Therefore I remind you to stir up the gift of God, which is in you by the laying on of my hands. For God has not given us a spirit of timidity, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." And see, Timothy was the pastor of the church there in Ephesus, and Paul is speaking to Timothy as his mentor, as his discipler, reminding him that he needs to be stirring up that gifting that God has given him. It's an exhortation, a reminder to be passionate about serving the Lord and to be using his gifts. And see, you and I have been given several things by God to impact the kingdom. We've been given a place of employment or service. We've been given giftings and passions in our heart for how we would serve the Lord. And we've been given the Holy Spirit to enable us to do those things. And so, see, God has placed you strategically in your job or in your home or in your school or whatever it may be. He's given you strategically, he's given you passions that you would go and fulfill those things and not walk in fear, timidly, but in power, trusting that he has called you to that. And see, it says to stir up that gift, and we have the ability to stir up that gift and get it excited and get passionate about it and to serve the Lord passionately in those things. See, I don't think when I sit there on my deathbed, if I have the chance to reflect on my life, I don't think that I'm going to be sitting there saying, man, I really wish I had just watched more TV, or I really wish I had spent more money on Starbucks. I'm not saying don't watch TV, don't drink Starbucks. That's not what I'm saying. But I think that when I get there, I'm going to be sitting there thinking, man, I really wish I had spent more time pursuing the things of God. I wish I had spent more time loving on people rather than feeding myself and feeding my flesh. I wish that I had spent more time preaching the gospel to people instead of feeding my appetites and my desires. And so we need to be stirring up that gifting that God has given us, the passions that he's given us. And then I think when we really step into that, into the calling that he's given us, and we start walking in it, we'll see amazing things start to happen. Don't look back with regret. Walk forward in power and love and of a sound mind. All right, have a great week.